Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. This picture of us here, it's just like a rearview mirror right before the crash. Man, I hate this old love song, but I'm the fool who turns it on like it can change.
Mexican, you can't cross over. You stay that your side. Okay, here's the line, go on, get over there.
Oh, I lost me thumb.
Since you went away, I got one foot in the grave.
Look at that. What an amazing place to wake up to. Twilight Cove.
Being alive and feeling dead.
What could possibly go wrong?
I don't like it when you say that.
Buried, kicking them stones in love's cemetery.
There you go, that's the start of the dunes behind me.
Well, I said it's not the end, and I swore I'd get you back again, but now I can't believe that he and you said I do. I wasn't there watching you, but a chill came over me. When that
Rant warning.
Took me 7 litres of water to put it out. Give me a break.
since you went away, I got one foot in the grave. Somewhere.
Well, good morning and welcome to day 8 of our great southern land adventure. Just left camp, just heading down to the beach to check out what the beaches are like in Esperance. So we've just got this little river crossing here. It's not much, solid as anything and about a foot deep, so good chance to wash the car. Alright, we're just going to shoot up the beach here for a bit of a drive to see what it's like, and then we're going to head into Esperance and fuel up, so we'll see you down the beach. Davies River Campground. It's got a couple of names. It's not actually called Davies River Campgrounds. It's just noted up here on a signpost as Davies River, and it's just near Dolphin Cove between Israelite Bay and Esperance. So a beautiful little spot, nice campground. There's a bottom part down near the river, which I'm guessing is first choice for everybody because you're right next to a freshwater river. And there's the upper part which has a bit of a pathway down to the beach. So
there's no wind out there, so I might have to give you a fair distance this morning.
yeah, she's a bit quiet for a change. There's very little wind this morning, so it was actually a peaceful night's sleep. Nice campground, good amenities. There's a camp kitchen there with a barbecue and a stove, and the toilets are in pretty good condition too for bush drop toilets. So anyway, that's that part of the coast done. We are now off to Esperance to refuel, and then we're going to head to Bremer Bay. We're going to go and check out Stream Beach and Reef Beach, and that'll pretty much be it. So tonight should be our last night on this great southern land adventure, and then we'll be heading home. So all depends on the wind down the beach as to whether we get a camp down at Stream Beach or if there's any room down there, or we find ourselves a little bush camp somewhere. So alright guys, I'm sure you don't want to watch us fuel up in Esperance, so we'll see you in Bremer Bay. Sorry, correction. For some reason I've been calling it the Davies River camping area. It's actually Thomas River. It's gone past the sign that just said Thomas River. I'm like, oh, okay, why have I been calling it Davies River? I have no idea, but it is Thomas River. And the two campgrounds down there have individual names. They're not called Thomas River campgrounds. Roger, mate. So, yeah, I don't know why, but never mind. Alright, all good. Correction done. Cheers. Okay, so finally we've made it to Bremer Bay and we are heading to Stream Beach. That is the track there, I think. I'm going to find out once we stick our nose down it. Sign here basically tells us Stream Beach is down here. Foster's Beach is down there. So we're aiming for Stream Beach. So hopefully we get there and there isn't too many people down there. Now there's a lot of cars heading out of Bremer Bay on our way in, so hopefully that's a good sign and there won't be too many people down there. So we'll see what happens. Entrance and exit to the beach you saw was just a prelude to the real one. Came down there and realised that Stream's actually a couple of bays over. There's a couple of bays within the main bay itself. So we're trying to make our way over to Stream Beach now and see if we can nab a spot. Otherwise there's plenty of spots on this side of all the cliffs where we can camp. So no biggie if we can't get down on the beach, at least we won't get blown away. So alright, hopefully. Next stop, Stream Beach. Alright, so on the track down to Stream Beach there is a hill there with some rather large wombat holes, which I don't have an issue with, but there were 3 cars stuck on that hill trying to get up it. And I asked them if there was anybody down at Stream Beach and they said yeah, there's quite a few people down there. The corner's camped, so where we wanted to go, where the stream is already taken. So we have decided we're not going to go down there and join the crowd. We're going to come back up here. There's a couple of nice little bush camps we saw up here. We're going to call that home for the night, and we might head to Reef Beach in the morning and have a quick look at that, and then we'll head home. So, just trying to climb up this hill. There we go. Can't even see where I'm going. The camera just shot out of shot then. I think this mount in the car is getting a bit old in the tooth. There it is. It's moving around a fair bit. Alright, this track is really bumpy, so I'm going to concentrate on my driving, and we'll see you at camp. Okay, so a little bit disappointing. We can't actually, well we can, but there's no point going down to Stream Beach. There it is down there. Looks absolutely magnificent. I'll get my big head out of the way. The issue is there was a couple of cars, this big hill goes down and it's full of wombat holes. And there were 2 cars at the top of it blocking the track, and there was 1 car halfway up it stuck. Now we asked them and said how many cars are down there versus whether we wait, tackle these wombat holes down and up again, go down there and camp, and they said there was a few. And I'm looking from here, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 groups of cars down there, and to me that's just a little bit too crowded. So disappointed. Really wanted to camp down on there, really wanted to show you Stream Beach, but I guess that's more of a non-holiday period time, middle of the week kind of thing, and you probably have it all to yourself. So what a magnificent piece of the coastline though. Look at it. Absolutely awesome, and there's hardly any wind. It's great. I'm sure if I sent the drone up it would probably take off, but I'm not going to do that. Hence why you haven't seen much drone footage on this trip. Anyway, we're going to go and find ourselves a cheeky little bush camp over here. Gary's got a sausage sizzle lined up for our last night, just to get rid of his sausages. We're running out of bread, so we're going to have to improvise and use wraps. So if I don't see you beforehand, I'll see you at camp. Alright, so we found a spot to camp. There's a little campsite in and amongst the bush here, and this is what we found, eh? This, it just amazes me that someone's left this. That is a full-on fire burning with plenty of fuel to keep burning for ages. That, and I don't know if you're allowed to have fires down here at this time of year, but in WA, most places you're not allowed to have fire during summer, basically, bushfire season. And people have been here and had a fire. That's just, yeah. And they wonder why these places get shut down. But yeah, just left it to burn. Didn't even put it out. Didn't know, not even an attempt to put it out. We're attempting to put it out. Gary's got a bit more water than I have, so never mind. Alright, let's set up camp. Camp's all set up. Cheers. Gary's on his beer already.
Good help.
Here we are. Nice, shall we say, not so pristine campsite. Now, rant warning. I'm about to go on a bit, so skip it if you don't want to hear it. But we have been to some pretty amazing places over the last 8 days. We've seen some pristine campsites, not a sign of human life anywhere apart from wheel tracks where people have been, not a piece of rubbish left anywhere. And as soon as we get close to Perth, within, what are we, about 5 hours from Perth, 6 hours?
Yeah, Bremer, say 5.
About 5 hours from Perth. The scenery changes a hell of a lot. Now, I don't want to stereotype the age bracket, but the mass exodus from Bremer Bay as we were coming in, the people that were driving past were not exactly grumpy old men like myself and Gary. And that's all I'm going to say. But we found this beautiful campsite in the bush, tucked in behind the dunes, can just hear the ocean. And we found it by smell, because I could smell a fire burning. And as I showed you earlier, the fire was burning. But as we're pitching camp, have a look around. There's a roll of toilet roll over there, half used. Toilet roll, no, they are alcohol wipes. Over there, bit of plastic over there. Someone has chopped a tree over there, freshly chainsaw cut tree for their fire. And there's a chair, a tarpaulin, and an ironing board.
Yeah, looks it.
An ironing board, because you bring your an ironing board to camp, don't you? Yep. Rubbish, bread, plastic lids, paper, more baby wipes, alcohol wipes, empty bait or ice bag by the looks of it,
Bottles up in the bush.
another chair, empty stubbies all through the bush. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We will leave this site.
No, we won't. Can I just say one thing?
Gary's about to rant.
Yeah, continuing on with Paul's rant. I know the people that do this probably won't be watching it, but seriously, they've cut a fresh tree and tried to build a fire. No wonder the bastard won't burn properly. It's green wood. Took me 7 litres of water to put it out. Give me a break.
So there you go. It's not just me. See, we are grumpy old men, but we've got a reason for it. Pristine campsites for the last 8 days, and our last night, this is what we end up with. But we will leave it better than we found it. We will go around and pick up all this rubbish, and we'll put it in rubbish bags. And if you guys want it back, you can contact us through www.perth4before-adventures.com.au. We will send you your rubbish back. All you have to do is claim it, and I'll send you a sticker as well. There you go. All right. End rant. Cheers. We'll catch you at dinner time. Okay, so given it's our last night at camp, Gary has decided he's going to cook tonight, and he's got all the sausages out of his fridge. And what are we doing for dinner, Gaz?
Oh, mate, we filmed the last night sausages. I've done lobster in butter sauce. I've done Wagyu steaks, and we're filming on cooking sausages.
That's a nice hat, mate. Where would you get one of those from?
Mate, she's a beauty. Just www, check the website down here because I can't really remember it, but hey, it looks good.
Would be www.perth4before-adventures.com. You can buy one of these hats. Get on there. All right. Cheeky plug for our hats. All right, we're going to enjoy our last night at camp. We haven't shown you any cooking because nobody wants to watch 2 old blokes randomly cooking on a stove in the middle of summer because there's no fire. So you can't excitingly cook. Is that a word? Excitingly cook?
Yeah, and the interesting part, and I'm not knocking any YouTubers, don't take offence to it, every time there's a cook-up, everyone goes, wow, that was great. Trust me, when I do a cook-up, most people go, oh, that was rubbish, because I'm real.
All right, guys, that'll be it for us tonight. Tomorrow we are going to hit Reef Beach where we will end this great southern land adventure. So hopefully it'll be specky down there and we'll be able to actually get down onto the beach. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, cheers, guys. To day 9, I think it is, final day. We've packed up camp and heading out, and it's a bit of a drizzly morning this morning, so of course very last morning of pack up everything's wet, so bound to happen. But yeah, she's overcast and very drizzly this morning, so anyhow we're going to head back out here, air up, go down the road. It looks like it's something like about 10 k's. And then we're going to head down to Reef Beach just for a quick look to see what it's like. And we will probably end this great southern land adventure right there. It's been an amazing journey. We've travelled 2,989 kilometres so far, and still got about 500 to go to get to home, plus whatever we travel down to the beach at Reef Beach. It's not quite over yet, so stick with us, and we'll see you down at Reef Beach. Pretty spectacular view from the top of that hill there with the dune system over on my left. Not long, only about that far on the map, although they seem to have gone way off the track. There is no other track, so pretty strange. Alright, I can see the ocean and I can see that big dune system over there. It looks awesome. Alright, hopefully we'll be on the beach soon. Alright, so we wanted to get down onto this magnificent beach known as Reef Beach, and you probably could if you go up there somewhere, but that's the beach entry we've found.
You need to carry a bit of momentum, and I'm here to tell you that hole there is probably not really easy.
No, now I'll step down here into this little jump up, and that's how big the jump up is.
Yeah, well, you're level with my feet, so about near enough to 6 foot.
Yeah. So, and that's a fair old climb down onto the beach. So the very last part of the trip, we ain't going to spend another week in the one spot trying to get up there, because there's nothing to winch off either. So
yeah, I reckon after the neck end of what 3,500 kilometres, we probably leave this for another day.
Yeah,
we've got time.
Yeah, that's a challenge for Brad in the Trailblazer. Brad, challenge, mate. That's all yours.
Well, you can get up here if we had a vehicle at the top.
Yeah.
Right. If you really struggled, you get a winch and pull it up.
Yeah.
But if we both go down on the beach, there's
nothing.
Like that bush isn't going to cut it. I'm here to tell you. So discretion's the better part of valour, I reckon.
That's right. So I guess it's kind of fitting that we have a look at this amazing view from up here. I'll spin you all the way around. Please don't get dizzy. I hate it when people do this, but I've just done it. There we go. We go all the way back around. And there's Gary.
Oh,
so
it closed on the highlight. No, it's me.
So it's kind of fitting we end this great southern land adventure right here at Reef Beach. We could go on further into the dunes, but I think we've just about time to go home, you reckon?
Yeah, mate, yeah. By the time we do what we need to do and start motoring, we're not going to get home till sort of late afternoon anyway, so yeah. I reckon we call it, and this is close enough to leave for another day.
Yeah, that's right. All right, we will come back and conquer this area another day, because we really do want to get down onto Stream Beach. But the way it was yesterday, it kind of reminded me of Wilbinga on a Saturday afternoon. So
it's well, just as a tip for those cars that were stuck in the wombat holes coming up, Paul and myself had found camp, set up camp, and we were onto our second drink before 3 of them made it through. I think there was still more down on the beach, so we would have been there for quite some time.
Yeah. So all right, that is a conquer for another day and another video and another trip. So we're going to end this amazing adventure right here at Reef Beach, just west of Bremer Bay. Just like to thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this series. A little bit different, something a little bit different for us.
Something a lot different.
out of our backyard and a little bit out of our comfort zone, but we have enjoyed it. A few little battle scars on the vehicles and ourselves. We've got that many marchfly bites on my feet, I've given up trying to count them. So
the car needs a cut and polish badly.
Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. So as I've said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to support our channel, you can go onto our website. We've got tag along tours, we've got merch there, www.perth4before-adventures.com.au. Head on over there and you can support us that way, or you can just read all about us and find out how we got to where we are. So from me, that's a goodbye and see you on our next adventure.
And from me, farewell. We'll see you again next time.
Cheers, guys.
Bye bye.
Since you went away, I got one foot in the grave, somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. Living like this makes dying less scary. Digging up bones, better left buried. Kicking them stones in love's cemetery. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. My head's full of memories that pine box won't shut. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. A nail in the coffin of what